What I like best about Justin's work is it all happens so fast, and there's not a wrong way to do it. From the worst disaster, you can still maybe end up with something kind of cool.
Circle 6 started probably in 2006. A couple of artists met up with John Longo, and he had a small hot shop studio, furnace studio, and he wanted to rebuild it and make it a lot bigger. We rebuilt the studio, built new equipment, expanded on it quite a bit, and then about 3 to 4 years ago, John and I linked up and we opened to the public, basically.
So on a whim one day, I decided, okay, I'm going to be doing this. I need to open a gallery. I'll just drive down Roosevelt and see what's around. And this place was for rent.
It's very nice to have a gallery here. We picked up this location right when they were trying to redo a bunch of things, have downtown pick up a little bit more. And now that we've had it for about 3 years, a lot of other companies have opened up. At first, we were the only location that would have regular business hours. This is a very artistic neighborhood. There's lots of different galleries, there's a lot of artists that show up here and set up. They have the First Friday event, so that attracts a lot of the artist community, both collectors and artists, to come down here and have like a nice unit, a nice collective of people that are down here. I grew up in Boulder, Colorado. I was born and raised in Boulder all the way till about 17. It was kind of a smaller town, so I kind of was a little bit of a troublemaker, I would say. I think I drove my mom nuts. One of my good friends' mom had a studio. Her business picked up, got a little bigger, and she needed some help. So her son and myself started working with her. We did that for probably about 3 or 4 years. But right around when I found glassblowing at 16 is really what got me focused. It was something that I was very passionate about. I loved it, and I didn't want to sacrifice losing that over doing something stupid in my regular life. I've never done any art when I was younger. I'm actually a terrible drawer. I can't draw, I can barely even write. So when I found this medium, I dove right into it, loved it, found out I was decent at it, and I just kept pushing for that, and this has become my one true art form.
It was July. My daughter was studying Dante's Inferno at the time, and it was hot as hell out there, so I decided to figure out which circle that was, and it was the 6th circle, so I called it Circle 6. And ironically, it's the circle reserved for heretics, so it worked out okay.
When we opened to the public with Circle 6 Studios, I worked 7 days a week, 12 to 14 hours a day. Now that it's getting settled, hopefully in September, I'm going to be taking at least 2 days off a week. We run everything out of there. We do all the commission works. We teach all the classes. And so it's kind of just grown slowly. And now we're really pushing to get out there, get known, see collectors, go to events, teach classes, and have fun while we're at it too. There's so many different things that you can do with glass, so many different facets, anything from goblet work to sculptural to vases to large-scale installations.
Glass is just very, very, very cool. I don't think, even if I'd started when I was 10, that I could ever truly master, because there's so many different things involved. Justin is probably one of the most honest, trustworthy, genuine people I've ever met.
We have 2 dogs, and we have a historic home in the Coronado historic neighborhood. It's a little red brick bungalow. It's not every day that you meet someone or get to be a part of someone's life who is just doing exactly what they want to do. Breaking away from the 9 to 5 and what most everybody else is doing to pursue something that they are truly passionate about.